Hey guys, Kate Carter here, and I want to talk to you guys about how to do an influencer gifting product launch strategy that is actually going to drive you sales. Not the version where you guys are sending out 100 products and you're hoping that people post, not the version where you have no idea if it actually worked or landed. I have seen influencers literally, gift a lot and it failed, especially for like Amazon brands specifically. But I've also seen it work extremely well, like when it's paired with like the right systems, I would say. This video is going to be very practical. And, I'm going to show you how to choose creators, how to structure gifting, how to actually track results, and how tools like certain tools I want to recommend in this video that's going to actually help turn gifting into like a real traffic and like real sales instead of just content. So first thing I want to talk about is like why influencer gifting usually fails. So most influencers gifting fails for 3 reasons, okay? Number 1 is that brands send products to the wrong creators. That is always number 1. Second, there is no incentive beyond that free product. Number 3, there is no tracking. When you give without attribution, when you give without attribution, you are flying blindly. You might get posts, but you're not gonna know like if the traffic is actually driving, if it's actually, if anything is actually driving your traffic, who is actually influencing the buyers, or which creators are worth working with again. And this is why gifting on its own rarely scales. It needs some structure, okay? So then let's talk about, what influencer gifting should actually do. So at its best, influencer gifting does 3 things. It's supposed to do 3 things. It's supposed to create launch momentum for like new SKUs. It's supposed to drive Amazon traffic to your listing if you're on Amazon. And it's going to help improve that ranking signals through like increased visibility and engagement. But here's the key. Gifting works best when it feeds into the affiliate strategy. This is where Levanta actually sits naturally. Now, Levanta is one of my favorite platforms to use for like creator gifting and like, working with creators and platforms like Amazon. Instead of treating gifting as like a one-off, I think like Levanta is actually great at just letting you pair gifts with like affiliate links so that you can actually see what happens after creators post. Another thing is I want to talk to you about choosing the right creators. When choosing creators for like a great launch, size is not the most important factor. A lot of people are so stressed on having a lot of followers. What matters is alignment and intent. You want creators who already talk about products like yours. So for example, if you have an influencer that always does like home and lifestyle, why are you reaching out to them to talk about travel? If you have someone who talks about travel, why are you asking them to do a food review? You want creators whose audience asks buying questions. Creators who are comfortable linking out and driving traffic. If you're running a program through like Levanta, which is one of my best, I think that it gets easier because you can focus on creators who are already active in affiliate style promotions and not just brand deals. Those creators tend to care more about performance because they are rewarded when their audience actually converts. Another thing I want to talk about is actually structuring the gift offer the right way. So a strong gifting offer is simple. You're offering the product with no pressure, but you're also offering upside. And this is where affiliate links actually matter. So instead of saying, here's the free product, you can say, here's a product that we think your audience will love and it performs. You earn from it. And if it performs, they do earn from it. With Levanta, one of my favorites is that creators get a very unique tracking link that is tied directly to their Amazon listings. And that means that if they love the product and it sells, they actually benefit from it, And that shifts the whole dynamic from like free PR to partnership. And that's what they want. So let's talk about like tracking performance and ROI. So this is where most brands completely miss the opportunity. If you do not track traffic conversions, you do not know which creators to actually reinvest in, right? That's crazy. If you're putting a program out there and you're not tracking, using Levanta, one of my favorites, again, you can see exactly how much traffic a creator is sending and how that traffic is going to convert and actually which gifted partnerships are actually driving that value. So this lets you answer important questions like this. Which creators should I keep working with? Which content formats perform the best? And where should I actually increase commission to budget? Instead of guessing, you're making decisions based on real data. So another thing is you want to use your CPC campaigns to amplify your gifting. one advanced move that I think that brands are using right now is actually pairing that gifting with the CPC campaigns. If you notice a creator driving high quality and traffic but not enough volume, CPC lets you pay for clicks while you're still rewarding creators for sending traffic. This helps unlock more inventory, especially from creators, and extends the life of your launch content. Levanta just makes this very easy because CPC and affiliate traffic is the same ecosystem, if you did not know. So you're not juggling multiple tools or like spreadsheets. And then another thing I want to talk about is scaling after the launch window. So once the launch window is over, that's when the real work actually starts. You review performance, you identify your top creators, you turn gifting into like long-term partnerships. Creators who actually convert well should get early access to future launches, higher commissions, and ongoing collaboration. Right? This is how influencer gifting stops being like an expense and starts becoming a repeatable growth channel, right? I have talked to many founders and businesses that are actually scared to do gifting partnerships because they're like, I don't even make enough. I can't do it. This is not working. Then they don't understand that it can actually evolve to repeatable growth channels. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Influencer gifting only works when it's paired with tracking incentives and follow through. Tools like Levanta help bridge that gap between creators and performance, and especially for Amazon brands that need that visibility and attribution. So if you want to learn more, check out the full guide link below. And if you're serious about building a scalable creator program, Levanta is very much so worth exploring. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.